So, welcome back to another Believe in Boyt with this Gigantamax Kingler team, which is already a lot of fun. And am I going to climb a rank? No. Okay, so that's where I am at the moment. So, hopefully we'll get to Ultra Ball rank in this episode. I don't think I'll make it to Master just from this Kingler. So I think I would need to win all 4 in a row, and I need to have... I'll have a catch-up. Well, it's not really catch-up, it's just a move one day. Another Sableye. But yeah, I'll have another episode of this on Saturday to make up for the April Fool's day missing this one. But yet another Sableye. Just everyone loves Sableye at rank 9. I would like to go Kingler, but he could burn me. If I go to Tyranitar, he can't burn me. I think I do want to lead with Tyranitar here. Tyranitar's a very good lead. He can't burn me. He could Sunny Day and Overgrowth it though. That would be a bit of an issue actually. But I think I'm going to go Darmanitan Tyranitar. That seems like quite an odd lead, but here we go. I wasn't expecting that. I will still bring Kingler because of Rhyperior, and then do I bring Whimsicott in the back? I don't think I bring Excadrill. Toxtricity's not great, so I'm actually going to have Whimsicott in the back. Which I don't think I would have really ever done before 2020, before the new speed mechanics, but Whimsicott in the back is actually very good. Can be very threatening because a lot of people, their leads commit to stopping the Whimsicott from doing whatever they want, but then if you're 2 turns in and then the Whimsicott switches in, they usually are prepared to stop the Tailwind. But yes, that is the lead expected, so I can go for double Rock Slide here. We'll see how that works out. Will that be enough? It won't be enough to KO Oranguru. No way. The alternative is Flare Blitz. Hope he's not Sashing DD and Banded Crunch the Oranguru. Oh, I'm not Banded Crunch, I'm Banded Assurance. Okay. So I will in fact double Rock Slide like I was saying before. If I was Weakness Policy, I would totally Earthquake myself, but I'm going to be double Rock Slide. You would expect Oranguru to be in a focus, so I don't expect a flinch. If it's not in a focus, then it's a 51% chance to flinch. So. No, it's not, because Darmanitan has Sheer Force. Only a 30% chance to flinch. And that's going to KO the Indeedee with Sand because of the critical hit. That's a very bad critical hit. That gets Rhyperior for free. Shame I didn't lead with Whimsicott, because I would have just gone for Trick Room immediately, because it would have been a very obvious Trick Room from him. But that's a very... Be Safety Goggles, please. It was Safety Goggles. That's actually saved me. That's very good. So I'm going to switch into Whimsicott here, because he's not going to Psychic the Tyranitar. I don't want to get a KO here. In a little bit of an awkward position. I'm switching into Whimsicott. I'm going to superpower the Oranguru. So I don't think it will KO. And if it does, shouldn't have trusted Darmanitan to be weak. That is okay. I'll take a Sleeping Whimsicott to reverse Trick Room. That is very good damage. So this was better not good. Good. That was about what I expected, because Oranguru is actually very bulky. And do I keep Darmanitan around? So I'm reversing Trick Room. or at least attempting to. I'll switch out into Tyranitar. Okay, that's good. Because indeed he can't stop Whimsicott from reversing Trick Room, and he can't set it up again this turn, so I'm happy with that. I will be taking a sleep on Whimsicott, but I think that's okay to reverse the Trick Room, because now my Kingler is going to be very free. And that was good. Maybe it would have been better to sack Darmanitan there, because then I would have got Kingler in for free. But I don't think it matters too much. This turn I'm going to switch in Darmanitan. So I don't really care too much if it gets KO'd. And then I will... I was thinking about Dynamaxing with Tyranitar, but I think Kingler is definitely still the best target. And as long as I KO this Indeedee, maybe I should have gone for Assurance just to guarantee, because if Rock Slide misses the Indeedee, then that's very bad. And he didn't Dynamax, so I got a flinch chance as well, so I'm content with Rock Slide as my choice. As long as it hits the Indeedee. And if I get a flinch on Rhyperior, then that's just a bonus. Swords Dance. That is scary, but I think that's okay. Because he can't get Trick Room now. The Oranguru is way too low. I'll be able to Foam Burst that Rhyperior whenever I want. Yeah, I'm going to superpower the Oranguru. I'm not going to risk a miss of Rock Slide just for extra damage into the Rhyperior when I can just go for a Foam Burst whenever I want. And he's only KOing one of my Pokemon here. Actually, no. Darmanitan will get KO'd to the sand. So maybe I should have Earthquaked, and then that guaranteed that I kept one of my Pokemon around. Because it doesn't matter about his weakness policy. Actually, Earthquake would have been... No, Earthquake still takes Life Orb chip. So Superpower is fine. No, I didn't want to risk the miss. I'm pretty sure Kingler can Oko Rhyperior. Even with the Solid Rock stuff. Because it has taken chip. So it should be into Tyranitar. I get a double knockout here. Whimsicott's guaranteed to stay asleep though. Like, hopefully it's Torkoal. Torkoal would be best case. Actually, no, Torkoal would be terrible. We would get the sun. I may have miscalculated this. No! Darmanitan is still around. Okay, good. So I can go into Kingler and I can switch out and sack the Whimsicott and get another hit of the Darmanitan. Okay, good. Yeah, I totally counted the sand turns. It's going to be Torkoal, isn't it? Yeah. So I don't believe in Kingler anymore. I'm going to sacrifice the Whimsicott. And I think I Max Quake into the Torkoal. I don't expect to KO, but no, Kingler probably he Swords Dance. So I was thinking I haven't activated the weakness policy, but he Swords Dance, so that was probably a very good Swords Dance. And the sleep on Whimsicott is very awkward. Really, he should be doubling up into the Kingler because Darmanitan would KO. So maybe I could have gone for Rock Slide and Max Quake into the Torkoal, because that wouldn't have KO'd my Darmanitan to Life Orb recoil. Very good damage. I hope he went for Eruption. There's the Max Quake, how much this is going to do. It's going to do a lot. That is indeed a lot. That's going to be in range of Heat Wave or anything, or even probably Eruption. Maybe not Eruption. No, it shouldn't be Eruption. Heat Wave would, though. No, it's sort of being, yeah, fair. The problem here is that I've only got one more hit left in Darmanitan, and... No, like I was saying, Rock Slide would not KO the Darmanitan. It would KO the Torkoal. So there is a chance. There is actually a chance, because this is his last turn of Dynamax. Whimsicott has to get a one-turn wake-up if he attacks the Darmanitan. But you would expect him to... No, actually, no, Rockfall wins. Rockfall is a win for him, because it will set up the sand to KO the Darmanitan. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that was the correct play. There was no counterplay that I had there. Superpower was not enough. Yeah, I don't think I could have done anything there. So Yawn was actually a big turning point on the Indeedee. It was the Indeedee that went for Yawn, right? Didn't even know that Indeedee could learn Yawn. But that was like, I did sacrifice Whimsicott effectively to reverse Trick Room, but apparently that was not the play. Because I was factoring in, I didn't factor in Sun into my calculations with the Kingler, because I was like, I'm just going to Foam Burst KO the Rhyperior, I don't even care at this point. But that was a good Swords Dance. The Swords Dance let the Rhyperior be able to beat the Kingler. So that was very clutch from him. Like, both the choices of Yawn and Swords Dance were very clutch. But at least I didn't have to face another Sableye. Maybe I would have preferred to face the Sableye. And also, should have just led with Whimsicott and reverse Trick Room immediately. But there we go. Ooh, wow. Cinderace and Obstagoon. Oh, by the way, Obstagoon was the winner of the Fun Conventional like poll in the comments. So Obstagoon will be the next Fun Conventional Pokemon. And he's got a King. I didn't even spot his own Kingler. He's got his own Kingler. So with the Obstagoon, he needs to be careful of Foam Bursting because that will activate its Defiant. But then I've got Superpower, so I can just OHKO it immediately. Venusaur could be a bit of an issue. I think I still want to go with Kingler and Whimsicott. But Venusaur would be very awkward. No, Venusaur is too awkward. I need to go with Darmanitan. Then have Kingler in the back. And... Toxtricity is entirely reasonable here. But the Venusaur could have Earth Power. The Excadrill is entirely reasonable as well, but I think I'm going to go with Toxtricity. He's probably going to lead with Hit on top of Venusaur, because that's a pretty good lead against Sand. In that case, I'd probably go for Flare Blitz and switch to Toxtricity. Nope, Cinderace and Togekiss. That is not what I expected in the slightest. But hopefully I get to show off the power of Darmanitan. As long as it doesn't Dynamax the Togekiss. I definitely go for Tailwind. But then, do I Flare Blitz and try and OHKO the Togekiss, or do I Rock Slide for big damage on both? I'm going to Rock Slide, because I have Toxtricity in the back, so I can get a double KO that way if he KOs my Darmanitan. And if he Dynamaxes like this, then I want the extra shit first, rather than going for... Unless this is Cinderace Dynamaxing, then Flare Blitz would probably be better. But it is Togekiss, yeah. Although, actually, no, Rock Slide could have activated Togekiss. I should have thought about that. Because that's become a lot less common on Togekiss. Like, everyone's running the Scope Lens, even though Razorpaw is objectively better. But, yeah. Should have considered weakness policy. I wonder how much this is going to do to Cinderace, though. Oh, it's going to bring it down to a Sash. Wow. That would have been an OHKO. Very impressive, Darmanitan. And Flame Charge. Yeah, we're not going to get KO'd to that. But that was Blaze boosted Flame Charge as well. And Air Scream, okay. So he gets a KO. But that's fine. I got my Tailwind. So... I think I'm actually going into Toxtricity here and Gigantamaxing that instead. Is that faster than Togekiss? I don't think so. Because I'm a bulky Toxtricity. It's leftovers. Oh, I don't care about that. But I do think it's Toxtricity instead. But then, do I need to Gigantamax? Can't I just go for Rock Slide and Overdrive? I think that's better because I'll get my Throat Spray as well. And that'll KO the Cinderace without a speed Diamantine? I don't think it will. Well, apparently it will. That'll be very close, so... Yeah, Blaze... Oh, Flame Charge! Flame Charge. That was the one. And now he's going to get a double KO. That was a clutch Flame Charge then. I did not think about that at all. And yeah, Blaze boosted Pyro Ball is very strong. Alright. It's got to be Kingler. Kingler all the way here. So apparently, yeah, I definitely should have... Like, I didn't think about the +2. I thought it was only +1. So I definitely should have gone into Kingler. That was way better against a Cinderace. Because I could have easily gone for Rock Slide and then Foam Burst into the Togekiss. He would have KO'd my Darmanitan, but I would have still had Toxtricity in the back. And Hitmontop doesn't matter actually too much. But he Airstreamed twice, so the Togekiss will go first. And it's probably going to do too much damage to me. I guess it is leftovers. If it's Obstagoon, I actually have a very good chance, because I can go for a Knuckle into that and get +1. And then that surely KOs the Hitmontop. Let's see if we can do this. Like, theoretically, if it's Obstagoon, I think I can. Depends how much this does. That did a lot more than I expected. That is why, and it wasn't even Scope Lens, so that is very unfortunate. Because that was an unlikely crit. Like 12% still, almost certainly because of the... and this might not even KO the Togekiss, actually. Yeah, it didn't. Post-combat's going to do a lot as well. Too much. Too much damage. The leftovers were actually crucial as well there. That would have been, that Togekiss would have been KO'd without leftovers. So it seems I should have gone for Knuckle first. It doesn't make any difference, but two very convincing losses in this episode. Alright, we're still in this. At least I get to find out where his last Pokemon was. That was very good. Even though he just had to go for Dazzling Gleam and close combat to get it. Without revealing information. Big mistake not thinking about Flame Charge. So I was pretty sure that my Darmanitan was still faster. I just didn't factor in the Flame Charge speed boost in the slightest. But it was Kingler. So... not going to be able to do too much here. What do I want to find out? Oh, I don't get to find out anything, just Sucker Punch at me. Yeah, rip. Yeah, definitely should have gone into Kingler. Kingler would have been so much better than Toxtricity. So I could have gone for Foam Burst, brought the Togekiss back down to speed, and actually, yeah, no, I would have been sorted if I went into Kingler instead. Because then, like, I bring the Togekiss down to speed. He brings in either Hitmontop or Togekiss, and I get a KO again. And Toxtricity and Kingler can beat the 3 that's in the back when the Cinderace is gone. So that was a very, very big mistake on my part. It's that Steel move. That's Iron Head, isn't it? Yeah. Focus Sash Flame Charge was clutch. He's got Toxic Orb over Flame Orb when you should objectively have Flame Orb. That's very strong. So yeah, it was super luck. I don't think that mattered too much because he had Kingler in the back over Obstagoon, but Yeah, he was pretty no, not that defensive. It's got a lot of defense, but not much HP. It's a very strange Togekiss spread. But it was pretty standard one otherwise. Yeah, is that going to be Assault Vest? Yeah. He's got X-Scissor as well. Has he got my spread? What is even my spread? Is that my spread? Is that careful? Yeah, that's not my spread if he's careful. And him on top. His Rocky Helmet, okay. Interesting. And Drill Run, wow. But, yeah, there we go. That's going to conclude this episode. So I'm now very confident I will not get Master Rank in this run with Gigantamax Kingler, unfortunately. But we'll have to wait and see for the last episode. Yeah, I think I will do one more episode with the Kingler team, because I did miss one on Wednesday, and then there'll also hopefully be something a bit more fun going up on the Saturday as well. So look forward to that. Thanks for watching.